Karan woke up early today, so in the midday it's difficult to come out because it's too sunny in Bangalore nowadays. It's like touching 40 degrees in city. So thought to go out somewhere at the night time, which will be cooler. So the place we are going today is a Filter Kitchen Cafe. It has a good vibe. It is a good spot, especially for people who ride their bikes and go for a dinner, right? So there is also a special occasion today that I'll explain later in this video. But yeah, be with me for the ride. Where I am riding from is east part of Bangalore, so Bangalore East, and where I am riding to is the opposite side. So there are two ways. Basically, I can actually take the nice road to cut the traffic and kind of go easily. But the thing is, after at night time, nice road is not safe for bikers. I mean, anyway, they'll close. They'll stop the bikers after 10 p.m. So I thought it's better to go through the city. So we are in Chickpete flyover. Basically, it's the heart of the city. We almost are in the middle of the city now. Here, you see that when it comes to the night time, right? Especially at Friday night and Saturday night, from the evening time itself, the roads will be so busy because people wants to get out and go to the some of happening places, especially areas like Indiranagar and Kormangla. On the contrary, during the daytime, the roads are empty because Saturdays and Sundays are holidays, so people don't wake up early. So if you want to go somewhere peacefully, morning times of these weekends are actually a good option. Being in Bangalore from last couple of years continuously after lockdown, it's an emotion. I mean, I can't say that why you like Bangalore, but I really am used to it. Of course, there are so many negatives and positives about the city. I think it's common for every city, right? The places that you can visit around Bangalore, I don't think any other city has. I think Pune has because Maharashtra is a good place, especially during monsoons. When it comes to the trekking places, short rides, and also the places around Bangalore, right? I mean, in the radius of 200 to 500 kilometers, there are so many hill stations, right? Starting from nearby destinations like Yarkad, Ooty, and all the way to Munnar, Chikmagalur. Places are so good. I mean, the roads are also pretty good. So basically, the reason why I'm going today to that place is one, of course, it's a good spot to hang out, and two, there is a meetup today with some of my friends. They have a community called Ride M8, so they have invited me for the meetup just to meet the like-minded people. One more topic I wanted to discuss with you is there are different types of petrol grades, right? One is power petrol, normal petrol, and there is the Shell. I was always confused why there are different rates of petrol. I think it's the density, but even normal one is above the safe levels that was recommended. I've seen people constantly go to a particular petrol pump or using a particular type of petrol. I have seen videos, even many people have many opinions on that. Some people might say power petrol is actually good for engine, and some people might say it's just a gimmick. You have to, you can actually are okay with normal petrol also, and saving that money we can actually put on some good gear. That is what I thought is more practical, you know. There it is, Filter Kitchen Cafe.
Hi guys, this is Team Ridemate.
Chirag here.
Chirag, I'm Nitin. So you might be like wondering what is Ridemate, right? So the truth is like I am a relatively noob rider and I love going on rides. And only people I go on rides with are these cool folks over here. But then there are times where you feel like, wait, these guys are unavailable. I want to go on a ride. I want to find some people to ride with. That's why we actually came up with this idea of creating a place, a safe place where you can find and host rides, be a part of events, attend other people's rides, or even organize bike meets, cool things like that. More importantly, why we started this was because the motorcycle scene in India is kind of like a huge...
It's like a taboo, I would tell.
I would say it's a taboo because...
It has a bad word attached to it when someone hears a biker or a rider. I want to change that.
Exactly.
That was one of the other reasons I would tell.
And the main problem is that I love KTMs, man. But the problem is people kind of kill the brand.
Hashtag chaprification.
That's the problem. That's one of the
We got to
reasons.
take that out.
And we got to like eliminate all of these stereotypes in India and create a safe place for riders.
So is it only limited to Bangalore, or is there any other folks out there around?
It's something we're starting out in Bangalore.
Because ultimately we want to make this a safe space in all of
Over India.
But I thought it would be great to start out small. Bangalore is like our home turf. Big plans coming up.
So hello guys, I'm just done with the meetup. As you would already heard, so the person who actually talked with us is Nitin. He explained what is the community is all about and what is their motto. Why would one have to join that? So I'll leave the Discord community link in the description below for the Ridemate group, so you can actually join and see the follow-ups there. And if you wanted to participate in any of their rides, you can do that. So there is one important thing that Bulu Bhai has said in his channel, Bulu Biker. You might have known him. He said one important thing to be a good rider is to respect others. Right? Respect others. So if you go to a new place, you have to respect their cultures and their language. And if you travel to some corner places of India, you need to understand their cultures and try to behave so that they will like you. So that's how you'll get the hospitality back, right? People who travel a lot to different places actually understands this. But just going to some place and just for the sake of taking some photos and coming back, yeah, it will be good, but you will remember that for a very short period of time. But imagine you travel to a place, let's say you travel to a historical place, and if you don't know anything about it, you just see some monuments there, that's it. The value of an item or the value of a place comes when you actually know the background story of it. So that happens when you actually interact with locals and try to understand what is the background of it. And if you know the essence of the place and what actually the historic importance that it will have, and you will come back to home after the visit, you will remember that for a long time and it will be memorable for you. And all these talks apart, so the community or the people I have met there, I have spoken to a few people there, and it's kind of funny that everyone have their own perspective of what kind of bikes they like. Someone have a sports bike and someone have a cruiser bike, someone have a naked bike. It's basically a preference. Someone like me who wants to cover long distances or travel comfortably would like to have a cruiser. Of course, the bike I own, which is a Hunter 350, it's not a cruiser by born. I had to make some modifications for it to be converted into a cruiser. Basically, the engine supports the cruisability, I would say, because it's the same classic engine that was tried and tested, the J series engine. People have covered entire India with those engines, but it's in a different body, which is a smaller size. Alright, so that is it for this video, guys. I hope you liked the video, and I also hope that you actually understand the essence of riding. So ride responsibly and be safe.